guys, it's Tila. Yeah, I really need to record this vlog really quickly. I was just like walking home. I went to the shop to get some tea. I'm actually turning into a tea addict. I love it. But the thing is with buying tea, like, because there's so many brands, you're like, oh, which one should I choose next? So I'm quite like the experimenter. So I like to experiment with different like brands. So like I was holding two different brands, and one was one that I've tried before, and it was a really well-known company. But I didn't really. I remember trying it, and it was a bit bitter to taste, but a lot of people enjoy it. And the other one was like a new brand that I hadn't tried before. So in my mind I was like, oh, this one's good, like, everyone buys this. And then on the other hand I was kind of like, oh, I've never tried it before, it's on offer though. So when I was walking back, I was kind of thinking, the thought came to my mind, you know, sometimes we buy things for brands, and I'm not just talking about buying stuff physically, but we buy people's names, we buy into things that might not actually be the optimum service, the optimum thing to get. And after a while, after that was running through my head, the line, don't sacrifice excellence for momentary satisfaction. And it's kind of like, you know, this brand here, it could be like excellent, perfect to your taste, what you need. You know, this tea is really going to serve you. But you know that this brand is popular, you know that, you know, everyone talks about this brand. If you get it, you know, someone's going to, ooh, it's, look, it's that brand. Look, it's that name, you're cool. And I know we're talking about tea, but like, it's the same. Okay, think about it, like, say you bought a ticket to a really well-known artist, Madonna, take that, I don't know, just a really high-end artist, and you pay like £100 for that ticket, and then you go to the concert and they deliver a bad performance, and you're kind of like gutted inside. But when you get home, you're going to post that Instagram photo, you're going to say, look where I was at this concert. You're not going to say how bad it was. You're just going to like say, oh, I just went to see this name. I just went to see this big artist. And it's momentary satisfaction, because after a week, you might get some likes on Instagram, but after a week, people have forgotten. People have forgotten. It's the same, you buy, I mean, I remember like, I bought a ticket for a JP Cooper concert for like £15, and that was the best concert I've been to by far. And it was like a time when I was just like, I need to go to a concert, and I saw this big artist, and like the tickets were like really expensive, but I saw this JP Cooper guy, and I listened to one or two of his tracks, and I was like, this guy is legit. And when I went to that concert, man, the music was optimal, the atmosphere, the venue, the people were passionate, you know, about his music, and it was just amazing. One of the best concerts I've been to. Like, it's awesome. What are the chances of me like having bought that top high-end artist ticket? And like, I'm not saying don't buy tickets like that, I'm just using this as an example. But don't sacrifice excellence for momentary satisfaction. It's the same, you buy some trainers, you might go to the sports shop and you're surrounded by people who, like, you're trying on shoes, and you pick those Nikes up and you try them on and they're uncomfortable, but everyone's like around you, kind of like your family's anticipating which one you're going to choose, and you know the shoes that you tried on that earlier were really, really comfy, but you decide to keep those Nikes only so you can walk around with the name, only so you can walk around the streets and people will say, "Ah, oh, look, you must be cool, you're wearing those new Nikes." It's momentary satisfaction. Momentary. It is momentary satisfaction. You could have had an excellent pair of trainers that were perfect fit. You didn't even have to go and ask for a size above because they're a bit too tight, or a size below because they're a bit too wide. Like, the first time you tried them on, they're a perfect fit. But you sacrifice that for a name. And we do it with people, we do it with situations. You know, people sacrifice their marriages for momentary satisfactions of pleasure. People sacrifice friendships. People sacrifice exams for momentary satisfaction of watching a film. And I'm not saying don't watch a film, you break, but like, you do it say you come to revision time and you're like, oh, I'm actually feeling a bit tired now, I'm gonna go watch a film instead. Momentary satisfaction. And you know what? This is huge, because every time you go for those momentary satisfactions, you miss out. You miss opportunities. You miss life-changing situations. And we can't afford to do that, because we only have one life on this earth. And if we live all of it living in momentary satisfaction and sacrificing excellence, then that's a life I don't want to live. We miss out and we mess up big time. So I'd encourage you, latch on to the things that are excellent, and next time you feel the urge to have a momentary satisfaction, that in the end it's all meaningless. Vanities. That's what was on my mind. So I hope I've articulated that well to you. I'm still learning how to do that. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. And in a bizzle, I'll see you soon.